Hi guys, welcome back. This is Alan and this is Improving Your English Friendship with Alan. And today we're going to take a look at another clip. This is from, again, season 1, but this is from episode 12. Alright guys, so we got a few terms we're going to take a look at here, but let's see the clip and we'll take a look at a term afterwards. Alright.
So what you brought top of the feet
Honey, you can say it. You can poke a nose. Poke a nose. It's like poke a nose.
Ah. Poke a nose.
So, did I hear Poconos? Yes. My sister's giving us her place for the weekend.
Woohoo! First weekend away together.
Yeah, it's a big step. I know.
Oh, it's just a weekend, big deal. Wasn't this supposed to be just a fling, huh? Shouldn't it be flung by now?
I mean, we are way past the fling thing. I mean, I am feeling things that I've only read about in Daniel Steele books, you know? I mean, when I'm with him, I'm just totally
Nauseous. I'm physically nauseous. What am I supposed to do, huh? Call immigration? I could call immigration.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that and let's take a look at our first term.
So, did I hear Poconos? Yes. My sister's giving us her place for the weekend.
Woohoo! First weekend away together.
Yeah, it's a big step. I know.
Alright guys, the first term we're going to take a look at here is a big step. Alright, so Rachel's talking about going away on a weekend trip with her new boyfriend, right? And so Phoebe says, woohoo, first weekend away together. And then Monica says, yeah, that's a big step. So of course, when we're talking about a big step, we're not actually talking about, like taking a big step, right? What we're talking about here is like step in relation to your life or in relation to maybe development within maybe your career field or in this case within a relationship, right? So let's say, you've been dating with someone and then you guys decide to go on vacation somewhere, right? For the first time. This is a big step, right? You are kind of improving your relationship or you are entering a new level. That's why we could say it's a big step. Or let's say in your career, right? You just got a promotion, right? You're going to become manager. We could say, wow, that's a big step, right? So that's what a big step is. All right, guys, but yeah, let's take a look at another term. All right, guys, the next term we're going to take a look at here is not actually in the script, but it kind of describes the way Ross feels. Now, after Ross hears the news that Rachel is going to be going on a trip with Paolo, the Italian boyfriend, Ross feels dejected, or Ross looks dejected, right? So when the camera goes to Ross, Ross kind of looks, kind of sad, kind of depressed, right? And that's what dejected means. If somebody says, you look dejected, it basically means you look sad, you look disappointed, but also you look dispirited, right? Like you have no spirit anymore, right? Like you could also imagine maybe in a sports game. So for example, I'm from Vancouver. We have the Vancouver Canucks, the local hockey team. When they lose a game, sometimes the fans, they just get really dejected. They look dejected, right? So just remember, if you look or if you feel dejected, you are sad, you are depressed, you are dispirited. All right, guys, so that's dejected, but let's move on to another term.
Oh, it's just a weekend, big deal. Wasn't this supposed to be just a fling, huh? Shouldn't it be flung by now?
I mean, we are way past the fling thing. I mean, I am feeling things that I've only read about in Daniel Steele books, you know? I mean, when I'm with him...
All right, guys, next term we're going to take a look at here is fling. Now, actually, fling has a proper meaning, and the proper meaning of fling is kind of like to throw something, right? But not like really, really strongly, but to fling something. But, of course, it's not being used like this in the script here. When they use fling here, Ross says, wasn't this supposed to just be a fling? All right, so what is he talking about when he's using the term fling? Well, fling is a slang word that can be used to describe like a very short relationship, right? Like not like a real girlfriend, boyfriend, you know, kind of long-term relationship. A fling is usually very, very short, right? So if you have a fling with someone, it could just be over, you know, a month, maybe a week, maybe 2 months. Like a lot of people used to talk about having a summer fling, right? Having just a relationship during the summer for 2 months, right? So yeah, that is what a fling is. It's not really a proper relationship. It's a very, very short relationship, right? So if my friend is maybe meeting this girl, but he doesn't introduce her as his girlfriend, I might say, he's having a fling with her, right? Okay, so that's fling, guys, but yeah, let's move on.
You know? I mean, when I'm with him, I'm just totally
Nauseous. I'm physically nauseous. What am I supposed to do, huh? Call immigration? I could call immigration.
Okay guys, next term we're going to take a look at here is nauseous. Now nauseousness is kind of like a feeling of being sick or ill, but we especially use this when we see or maybe we hear something kind of disgusting, something gross, right? It makes us feel kind of physically ill, like we want to puke, vomit, or throw up, right? So I'm pretty sure for most of us out there, if we saw our parents kissing, and I don't mean like a quick kiss, I mean like French kissing, like kissing for a long time, ugh, right? We don't want to see that. We would probably feel nauseous. Or imagine you have a roommate, you come home and maybe your roommate's been drinking too much, right? And you see your roommate vomit on the living room floor. You'd feel gross, right? You'd probably be like, oh, I feel nauseous too, right? So yeah, you can use the term nauseous to describe any time you feel like you want to throw up because you have seen or you have heard something disgusting. All right, guys, but we'll take a quick break and then we'll do a quick recap of these terms here. Okay, guys, so for a quick recap here, remember the first term we take a look at here is a big step. And just remember, whenever you use the term like a big step, that is a big step. This is in relation to your career field or maybe your relationship with your partner, your girlfriend or boyfriend, wife or husband, right? So remember, whenever you take a big step, it's like your relationship or your career is improving, right? You are moving upwards. All right, then we had dejected. So if you look or you feel dejected, you are sad or depressed, or maybe you are dispirited because something bad has happened, right? And after that, we had the term fling. And just remember, fling is like a very short, temporary relationship where you're not really developing an emotional bond with the other person. And lastly, we took a look at nauseous, and that's just, you know, feeling kind of sick because you have seen or you have heard something disgusting. Okay guys, so that about wraps it up for this clip here, but I will see you guys in another clip.